Hey everybody, welcome back to Lunchtime with Ace Silverfang. Whoa, loud. I am, as always, Ace Silverfang. And I'm glad to have you along with us for a new series. Sorry it took me a little longer to get it started because I was getting everything set up. Welcome back to Batman, the Telltale series, by the way. Wait, hold on. Welcome back to Batman, the Telltale series, by the way. Season 2, The Enemy Within. Now, I like how they did this. The buildings look darker than the first game and more ruined, I guess. Like, things are not getting better in Gotham. However, remember that I'm gonna preface this whole series with this is a Telltale version of Batman. Not the traditional version. So it's a Telltale version of Joker, not the original version. This is going to be a little different than what we're familiar with. So I'm going to try my best to accept that this is a different telling. I mean, if Telltale can make Vicky Vale the main bad guy, who knows what's going to happen. Not just that, make Vicky Vale the main bad guy, then drop a rock on her, killing her. So yeah, who knows? Anyway, shall we get started? I'm anxious, but not in like the good way. I'm like, oh boy, here it goes. I'm gonna be irritated with some of the decisions. But I love Telltale and what they do, but the twists and turns they changed for Batman is still weird, and I'm a bit worried about what they did here. Because I don't know, I never even played episode 1. So here goes something, I guess. Ooh, here we go. Hold on, I forgot about this whole thing. I don't need you guys seeing my passwords. Which I don't even remember myself. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, so hmm. Um How do I connect these games if I didn't do the first game with an account? The enemy within choices from season 1. Wait, it asked you to generate that? What? Okay, it should fund my season 1 saves. But I can also recreate them before starting season 2. Okay. Okay. So I've been a little worried, but I don't think I have to be. I think we're good. Let's give it a try, shall we? Continue your story. Import save 1. Hey, it's the Riddler. Well, he's always a little different, depending on where you're looking. One of the Gotham's oldest deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies, old and new, to stop this growing threat. Okay, I'm gonna take a guess at what I'm looking at here, because all the people are in shadows on these images. The Riddler, I see a mallet or a hammer, sledgehammer. So Harley, Catwoman, obviously. This is a tough one. I want to say Joker, but then I don't know who this is. Maybe also Joker. I don't know. Start episode 1. Ooh. Oh, Bat Tech color. Awesome. I've always liked blue. I'm gonna be blue.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Okay, that was a cool introduction for the Riddler. That's a cool introduction. Good job, Telltale, introducing Riddler like that.
There it is.
Rumi Mori,
Oh,
import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO,
I know that actor.
international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD
Awesome.
already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The
Let's
Bat
see.
computer can intercept his communications.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Right. Okay, so security has... Apparently they're just security. I could hack, I could look at,
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
For those who don't know, the Arab Spring is an actual historical event. I forgot the exact details, but I think it has to do with the rise of the oil conglomerates when oil became big over in OPEC. I think that's what the Arab Spring is. Let's see. Let me just double check. Arab Spring. Oh no, sorry, I was completely wrong. The Arab Spring was a series of anti-government protests, uprisings, and armed rebellions that spread across much of the Arab... I was reading that from Wikipedia off of Google. So, you can read the rest on Wikipedia. But it was not what I said. I was wrong completely. Wait, wrong button.
Looks like roulette
Roulette.
is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Yeah.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Just gonna play some blackjack.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn.
I begin but have no end, and I end all that begins. I want to say the Riddler, but I wonder if there's actually more to this riddle. I begin, but I have no end. Yeah, it's gotta be just the Riddler, right? He's not being extra clever here. This is just the Riddler.
I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Oh, death!
Something's happened.
I begin but have no end. Let me see. Does that make sense? I begin. Does death begin but have no end? I guess you can't die, which is the beginning. And I end all that begins. Okay, that does make sense. So that is. Huh. I wish I'd gotten that, but I just gave up and said, nah, he's just gonna say the Riddler. I should have had more faith in them.
And it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
How about we go back to my place?
Oh.
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
Well, since you put it like that, I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
What question can you never answer yes to? I love riddles. I just want to solve these myself. I always love that. What question can you never answer yes to? There's a lot of questions. This is going to be simpler than I realize. I don't know. I've never heard this one before.
Don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh, jeez! Jeez!
Now, let's get started.
That's clever, though. That's clever. That was a clever riddle. Are you? What question can you never answer yes to? Are you dead? Oh.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Oh! That was quick. They improved things a little bit. Same engine, but they got better with how they arranged it all.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrabbling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
What the? That was the Riddler's van.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Press A to gear up.
There's a squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive.
That's horrifying.
To solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run.
Without fingers I point, without arms I strike, without feet I run. Fingers. Strike. A clock?
Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distress.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance.
I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
But don't
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Hold up.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Easy there. Yes.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Hold on, let me think. Best course of action. Let's think of every possible way that the writers could have gone with these two options. A frontal assault, people start getting shot. They have hostages. A frontal assault's a bad idea. Logically speaking. If they've got hostages, tear gas is the better option. Although the hostages will get hit by the tear gas as well. But honestly, it's life over the limb at this point. It's better to be hit by tear gas than to be hit by bullets.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan. You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
Ah!
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Haha, loose end. Card table. I'm not gonna destroy a roulette table, that's expensive.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Anchor the gun! Oh, that's cool. Punch! That was a cool one. I love that anchor idea.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Oh no, a wrench. Whatever will we do? Bang! I'm gonna... Boom! Taser!
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Ah!
I'm not impressed.
Dang,
Gotham's
that.
criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Complete. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Woo! Finally, I got a sickle.
How it was done. Back in the day.
I don't think so. Oh, that's... Dang.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Ah, done!
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Dude, he got his detective vision. Nice. I am back. Oh, I failed.
Cage.
Batman.
That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Okay. I totally missed the battering earlier, by the way. I was too late on that trigger. Oh, dang! Clever. Oh yeah, alright. Roundhouse! That's not a roundhouse, that's a hook kick. That's completely opposite.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Hey! Left trigger! Woo! Intense! What the? Taser guns? I love that
Before
idea.
going in, Gordon.
They still haven't perfected such a thing.
After all,
Waller!
we're here to help.
Ooh. Her voice sounds familiar. Is that the... She sounds very similar to the actor who plays Waller in Justice League. And in Justice League Unlimited. And in... Waller is constantly there. So she's a really... Man, I hate Waller. I love to hate Waller. Waller is just such... She's such a bureaucrat. She's just the worst. But that makes her a good villain. All in a day's work. I don't think there was any saving of the guy's 2 fingers. I tried. Mysterious box.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Take the mysterious box. It's the puzzle box.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Interesting.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman.
Well, give it away.
A great deal about you. So
Bat
much
belt?
so I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I'm silent.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the
Let's just go.
agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in
That's
Gotham
Batman.
when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Silence. Ah.
Don't worry. You'll come around. The only problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought.
I don't need to impress you.
Incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
I got a hunch that it wouldn't have mattered.
Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town.
I don't think it would have mattered what I chose. Because if I'd gone with rushed in head first, she would have gone, you cowboys, because she said it was you GCPD cowboys. So she would have gone and insulted the way they just barged into a hostage situation. My options were barge in or use tear gas. She wasn't going to like either of them.
We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
Hi.
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
I was still here.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
Yes! No, that's Batman answer. Haha. I'm not most people. Why'd you make a note of that in your file? Whatever, doesn't matter.
Touch.
This is me.
Batman, before you go.
This is Batman.
Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
But I'd do that just because that's... What way do I exit? The Batman way, duh. Mr. Enigma. Mr. Edward Nigma. It's not really his name.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
What's ambient?
Can't go wrong with the classics.
I'll just go with classical.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Classical music helps me work with riddles. Puzzles. Why am I so far zoomed out? Hold on, there's... Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, cool. Trophy case.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
The postcard. Selena Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the Children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate and one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the Children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the Children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. Vicky Vale was a well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. Creepy. Body was never found. Ooh. More trophy cases. I can't see these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more trophy cases. But I can't change the angle. Odd. Oh, what's this way? Hold on. Oh. I can't go that way. Batsuit.
The suit has held up remarkably well so far.
Wow.
In spite of everything you put it through?
My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do. Hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. This is an older model of Lucius Fox's design. I had to revert to it after my batsuit was damaged in a fight with Lady Arkham. It's not as advanced, but that's good. I never want to be too reliant on technology. I can't be everywhere at once, but this design makes it easy to take care of business across a room. Oh, because of what happened in the last game where he wasn't able to save the old commissioner. Whether that business is wresting weapons away from criminals or stopping something heavy from falling on bystanders. This gun allows me essential freedom of movement around the city. Whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. A few of these can clear out a room full of gunmen, heavy, sleek, and extremely sharp. These grenades create a smoke screen that confuses enemies and allows me to hide, striking from the shadows. This device can stop a criminal cold with a powerful electric shock. It's flashy and unsubtle, but it's guaranteed to incapacitate a target no matter their size. Early prototype. I thought I was looking at a different batsuit. Oh, this is different, yeah. Batsuit, previous model. My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to. Wait, oh yeah. This batsuit was damaged in fights against the Children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Lucius has given me an even better version of the suit. I hold on to this one to remind me to never let my guard down in battle. I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 5. Anchor, batarang, grapple gun, smoke grenades, stunner, batsuit. No. Okay. That's my back gear. Yes. That was a weird up for the car. It kind of went 180, then 90. That was a weird spin.
Oh, that's the stuff. That's still the stuff.
I love that. You know, once that's the stuff, and then that's still the stuff. It is a good sounding car, though.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Yes.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Yep. Gotta work through the pain. Alright, I got files and files and files. I guess let's read news first. This looks like an improved version of the feed they did last time. Gotham Media Feed. Gotham citizens support GCPD Batman partnership. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the masked vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success with the city's population. Across the board, crime in the Gotham City limits has been down from the previous year, with violent crimes hitting a record low. Though some on the city council have raised concerns about Batman's hidden identity and his operation outside the restrictions of the law, it doesn't appear to be hurting public opinion. I don't care who he is. I care that he makes things safer, said grocery store owner Wayne Barton, whose business has seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Okay, yeah. Because people are more comfortable going outside at night now to buy things. That's nice. Council member Gail Rich is sympathetic to business owners like Barton, but she maintains until we know who Batman is, I don't think we can ever truly be safe. Why? What does my identity matter? Wayne Enterprises stock hits record high, by Mark Phillips. By the way, like I said, there was nothing that we were going to do that Waller was ever going to like. I couldn't have chosen either option and her be happy. And complaining, oh man, your eyes are swollen because tear gas. Even though you're alive. Seriously, I saved every hostage. So yeah, I did the best I could, and I think the outcome was pretty solid. One thing they teach you when you're in any life rescuing job, even as low as a lifeguard like I was once, is life over limb. You save someone's life, like if there are several problems occurring, you prioritize their lives over their limbs. For example, if someone might have a head injury, which means they could have a spinal injury at a pool, normally you brace their neck and you don't let them move it, and you have a back brace sort of thing you can put them on that keeps them as immobile as possible. But if they stop breathing, you forgo their ability, you forgo that danger over doing CPR. You do CPR even with the possible neck injury because you don't want them to die. That's what they train you to do. Life over limb. Yeah, some might end up paralyzed, but at least they'll be alive. As opposed to, well, they died, but I didn't want them to be paralyzed. Yeah. Sounds kind of heartless to say it the other way, that way. Wayne Enterprises stock hit a record high of $120 per share today during afternoon trading, surpassing its previous high of $115 per share over a year ago. The record high is the latest event in the company's recent hot streak since Bruce Wayne returned to the company as CEO last year, following his brief ouster. Wayne was removed from the CEO position last year and replaced by Oswald Cobblepot in a move that resulted in Wayne publicly assaulting Cobblepot and being briefly admitted to Arkham Asylum. Wayne has since claimed the assault was a side effect of a drug injection at the hands of former Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, who conducted criminal business under the name Lady Arkham. Dent trial date pushed back again. Okay, Clark. A federal judge has delayed the start of former Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent's criminal trial by several more months. Following the departure of the defendant's entire legal team, the team led by attorney Brandon Hoffman announced they were recusing themselves in a pre-trial hearing on Monday morning. Really? Did I read that right? Yep, I read that right. Instead, Dent, who previously served as Gotham's district attorney, has insisted on representing himself in the trial. In a statement in court, Hoffman said, "I no longer feel I can defend Mr. Dent to the best of my ability." Judge Harriet Stokes then moved to delay the trial for 2 more months while Dent prepared his case. That is the right call. If someone feels they can't do a good job or they don't believe in their client, a lawyer can recuse themselves, saying exactly that. I don't feel I can defend them to the best of my ability. I don't believe they're innocent or anything, or I don't believe they're guilty. Whatever it is. For some reason you don't feel you can defend them. Well said. I like how that was said. Written. Whatever. Judge Stokes then moved to delay the trial for 2 more months while Dent prepared his case. This is the 4th delay to the trial and the 3rd set of attorneys to part ways with Dent, who is facing multiple charges of murder, criminal negligence, and fraud. That investigation is What is the Agency? By Julia Martins. It seems Batman is no longer the most mysterious crime fighter on the streets of Gotham City these days. Multiple sources from law enforcement have confirmed with the Gazette that a mysterious governmental entity known only as the Agency has been conducting operations in the city recently. On the record, there is no evidence of any federal crime-fighting organization by this name, but many sources who have requested anonymity have confirmed that the agency has been present at several recent crime scenes and exerted considerable authority. I have no idea who these people are, but when they show up, they're in charge, one officer said. They act like they know what they're doing, but with no way to check their track record, I guess they have to take them at their word. Yeah, that makes sense. No one ever respects anybody who has no track record. What? Why are they respected? Although Gordon did say that she has pull with the governor. Whatever state this is. I don't even know what state they're in. Officials say Cobblepot, model prisoner. In stark contrast to the ongoing saga of Harvey Dent's legal battle, former Wayne Enterprises CEO and convicted domestic terrorist Oswald Cobblepot is a quote-unquote model prisoner at Blackgate Prison. The man who briefly aligned himself with the terrorist organization Children of Arkham pleaded guilty to all charges against him earlier this year. He was sentenced to 40 years to be served in Blackgate. Observers and legal experts were surprised at Cobblepot's decision to forego a hearing in court, but from all accounts he appears to be enjoying his new life in jail. "We don't have a bad thing to say about him," said one Blackgate guard, who wished to remain anonymous. "You get talking to him, and he's actually pretty charming. He's super smart." Agency files.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
No. Anybody who knows Batman lore knows Waller. And, no. She starts the Suicide Squad and honestly thinks it's a good idea. Waller is horrible. Riddler background.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Yeah!
I take everything back.
Jeez! He took the guy's face off? Alright, here we go. James Gordon. Over the past year, my partnership with Jim has flourished. I've finally won his trust, and Gotham City is a better place for it. Batman used to be hidden in the shadows, but Jim has helped me to step into the light and find legitimacy. For that, I'm grateful. I think Jim is finally settling into his new role as police commissioner. It's been a difficult transition, and I don't think he'll ever be comfortable with the tragic way he received his promotion. But I trust he'll use his newfound authority to make the city a better place. Gotham's lucky to have him, and so am I. I couldn't ask for a better partner. Go to the, maybe, there, this one, okay. Renee Montoya! Is she back on the force? Things are looking up for Jim Gordon's favorite true blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective. Hey, good for her. After she was exonerated of the murder of Carmine Falcone. It was evidence I provided that proved she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she committed the crime. I admire Renee's dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share. Yeah, a little bit. There would be no Batman without Lucius Fox. In a sense, he's built me, from the Batsuit to Batmobile. Everything I am, everything I've become, I owe to him. Well, and your training and, you know, scientific and detective mind, all that came from, like, college and training with... I don't know if this version of Batman went to the League of Shadows, but training in ninjutsu and many forms of martial arts, Krav Maga being one of them. A brilliant engineer and trusted confidant. Lucius is one of the few people I can depend on in this world. In addition to being Wayne Enterprises' technological leader, I've trusted him to run a secret R&D wing, where he designs and develops new Bat-Tech. Alfred Pennyworth. I am not my father's son. I am Alfred's. After my mother and father were murdered, he was the one who did the hard work of raising me. It couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate, Alfred knows me better than anybody. Certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass and my best friend. Last year he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham. I'm still riddled with guilt over what happened. I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of the ordeal. Wait, hold on. Was there more? Oh, there was. I didn't miss anything over here, did I? No, okay. All I want is for him to be healthy and happy again. Here's a new one. Iman Avesta. It was Special Agent Iman Avesta who handed me the psychological profile on Riddler. I don't know much about her, other than that she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. Maybe I can use that to my advantage in my further dealings with the agency. Amanda Waller. I got my first glimpse of Amanda Waller outside the casino. After Riddler's grisly attack on Rumi Mori. Whoa! Sorry. My thumb flipped out there for a second, I guess. A former congressional aide and political science PhD who gets a doctorate in poli-sci. It's a weird doctorate. Well, I mean, I know there are people with it. I'm just saying it's weird to me to get a doctorate. I love politics that much that you get a doctorate in it. Waller's irrepressible ambition has shot her straight to the top of the government's top covert law enforcement organization, the Agency. She's recently been promoted to regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Okay, so Gotham's in the northeast, apparently. Hold on. I just saw this pop up in my chat. It's a bot! I'll deal with that later. Freaking bots. Recently promoted to regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Gordon doesn't like her, that much is clear. Understandable. She's a force of nature who's threatening his turf. I just wish I knew more about her intentions toward Gotham. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but an even more powerful enemy. Vernon Blake. Special Agent Blake. Special Agent Blake. Avesta's terse partner. I met him as Batman after Riddler's attack on the casino. Not much to say about him at the moment. Good. Does anyone else think he looks a lot like Riddler? I mean, it's not just me, right? No, the mouth is different. It's just his eyes and head posture that make him look similar. Okay, the Riddler's an old name in Gotham. One we thought was gone for good. He was dangerous enough that even Carmine Falcone, Mayor Hill, and my father left him alone. An international terrorist wanted by Interpol and hunted by the agency. The Riddler's... Whoa, what? Okay. The Riddler's modus operandi is to torture and kill his marks by forcing them to solve his macabre... I always have trouble pronouncing the word. His macabre riddles. Macabre riddles. Macabre? I guess it's more like is macabre riddles. That's gotta be how you say that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm 70% certain that's how that's supposed to be said. According to the agency's profile on him, Riddler's got a genius-level IQ and exhibits signs of narcissistic and obsessive-compulsive personality disorders. He's cruel, calculating, and merciless, and I will bring him down. Nice. They're sticking with Riddler's usual psych profile then, which is good. He should be that. If he's not completely narcissistic and an actual genius, then what's the point? How could he be the Riddler? Rumimori. There are two sides to Rumimori. The face he shows to the public and the personality he... Hold on. I'm going to call Bug with a typo, because this sentence makes no sense like this. Hold on. I'll read it exactly as written. There are two sides to Rumimori. The face he shows to the public and the person he really are. The person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of polite society. Yeah, he really is. Is the correct verb. Not are. Mori wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona with philanthropy and a seemingly legitimate business empire. But take a closer look behind the mask, and you'll catch a glimpse of the real Rumimori. War profiteer and murderer. He made his fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Oh, right, that's how he made his fortune. I didn't... Okay. Yeah. I'd like to apologize out there to everyone who is offended that I had the entirely wrong assumption of what the Arab Spring means. Because Arab Spring implies something good and positive. Oh, it's springtime. Flowers are blooming, new beginnings, not Arab Spring. Violence and upheaval. I forgot that entirely because I wasn't around for that. But, oh man, I apologize. That was a horrible time in the Middle East history, and I did not mean to get that wrong. And soon after, diversified into high-tech weaponry. Of course, Mori's illicit activities have never been proven in the court of law. Riddler had some bone to pick with Mori. Perhaps that's why he's targeted him at the Virago. It's not surprising a man like that would have enemies. I wonder how he made one of the Riddler. The agency, one of the nation's most clandestine national security organizations. The agency operates in the darkest shadows of the criminal justice system. Not much is known about their day-to-day operations, but what little information I can dig up about them is what the agency's influence is awe-inspiring, stretching across international borders and reaching the highest echelons of political power. Thomas Wayne. My father, and possibly the worst criminal this city has ever known. Thomas Wayne. I once thought he was a hero, a man who died trying to protect my mother and I from the bullet of a common crook. I was wrong. I found out the truth about my father not long ago. He wasn't the philanthropic doctor he pretended to be. He was a monster who amassed our family's wealth by drugging and gaslighting Gotham's wealthiest families and robbing them of their fortunes. He devastated lives and destroyed minds. To rob someone of their sanity is one of the worst things you can do to a person. I would know. Lady Arkham robbed me of mine as recompense for my father's sins. I hope that debt is paid. I want nothing more than to leave this dark legacy in the past. Martha Wayne, my mother, the mystery. I witnessed her in my father's assassination when I was just a child, so my memories of her are few and far between. But I cherish each one. It's unclear what she knew or how involved she was with my father's crimes, but there's a part of me who wants to believe the best about her. Maybe she was left in the dark. Maybe she tried to stop him. I just don't know. I need to believe that there's a part of me that is good, and that part is my mother. Gotham City, population 10.5 million. Gotham City is more than my hometown. It's my passion project. When I look out onto that skyline, I don't see a city. I see a living, breathing organism that keeps evolving, adapting to new threats. I must adapt with it. The criminals this place attracts are no different. There was a time when all you had to worry about was not be... There. Sorry, my thumb just keeps spazzing out on this thing. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. I will confess something to you all. I have Tourette syndrome. Yes, I know. So when my fingers start getting twitchy, it's because the tics act up. I do a pretty good job keeping a handle on it, but sometimes the hands just sort of wig out. It's just a looping signal in the brain, so it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. My brain's just broken. I was born that way. The criminals displaced attraction. Where was I? Oh yeah, the criminals displaced attraction are no different. There was a time when all you had to worry about was wise guys and street thugs, but crime too has evolved. The crime rate might be down, but the villains are becoming more and more bizarre, more terrifying. Sometimes I think crime is a virus that keeps mutating into the more virulent strains, and the city is sick with it. I'll let Batman be the cure. Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. I was committed here for a couple days after I was drugged by Lady Arkham. No, you were there for less than a day. And was incited to attack. Well, I guess he was there unconscious. I was incited to attack Oswald Cobblepot. So this place doesn't exactly hold the best memories for me. That's one of the reasons I'm renovating it. Once outdated and dilapidated, Wayne Industries has promised to bring the antiquated asylum into the 21st century by turning it into a state-of-the-art mental facility. Wayne Enterprises, established 1870. Multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of technology, manufacturing, and finance. I inherited a majority stake from my parents and have recently become more involved in its day-to-day operations. So far, so good. Stocks are up, and Wayne Enterprises' R&D department is developing some pretty exciting new technologies. Crime Alley, Park Row, Gotham City. The squalid downtown alley where my parents were assassinated. The street across from the Monarch Theater is the place my childhood ended, and the rest of my life began, violently. I installed a plaque there to honor my parents, before I knew the truth of my father's criminality. Yeah, I like the version where Thomas Wayne is not a criminal. I like that version of Batman's past. Gotham City Police Department HQ. The GCPD is Gotham's first line of defense against criminals, both mundane and bizarre. When mobster Carmine Falcone was in power, he kept at least half the force in his pocket. But not all of them. James Gordon was one of the few he couldn't corrupt. Since Falcone and Mayor Hill were taken down, Gordon has worked to clean up the corruption in the department. Crime rates have fallen dramatically since Gordon took over as police commissioner. Since Wayne Enterprises pledged to rebuild Arkham Asylum, the GCPD has worked closely with the facility to determine which criminals should go to Arkham for rehabilitation and which belong in Blackgate Prison. Nice. Okay. Time to back out. And look at the puzzle box.
This little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Well, I don't see anything else, so open the box. Okay, this is kind of cool.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Yeah, there it is. The Eye of a Needle.
The Eye of a Needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
It's a record!
It's very plausible.
It's a record!
Look at these strange grooves.
It's a record! Strange grooves. You just played a record. Strange grooves.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
How stressful. Anytime I enter the Batcave from the main menu. I can do that? Thank you! That's cool! That's something that wasn't in the previous game. New game in town. 1.2. Okay, we're almost halfway through the first episode.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to.
It is.
This conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Things are still tense between us. She did kind of stab me in the back.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop...
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Yeah.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Oh. It's your daughter's.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
Okay, how much does she know?
Always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Nice.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work, not a chance. I actually have a life.
Oof.
Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I miss it. I have a hole in my
And I
ear.
don't just mean what happened to your ear.
Oh, not, oh, you don't mean
I
my
can't
hole
quite
in
put
my
my
ear.
finger on it. But you look.
Unbelievably badass. Tired.
Someone who needs another 4 hours of sleep?
That's because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
She does
Tiffany
not
did
know.
graduate
Okay.
first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Okay.
if you think you can help, then...
Lucius thinks it's a good idea, then sure.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
He'll be better after seeing you.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Yeah, micro drone.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
I guess they've known each other for years.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
I'm of the mind to say it's too dangerous. So 1 second. What? Hold on. Hold on, I'm just deciding which of these actions I want to actually do. But, I don't want to spoil anything. Dang it. Jeez, I don't know.
And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's
Yeah.
my job to find out just how much.
Ooh. Oh, crap!
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Whew, gotta be very careful of this.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy.
Okay.
After
We're good.
everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Lucius, you know I'm in a meeting.
Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago.
This is
No one
tense.
has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds
Oh.
like you two were pretty close to me.
He did. That's
Okay.
creepy.
Now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Yeah, that is
Did he
a
do
little
something
creepy.
wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Don't slip up, Bruce.
The hero people think you are.
Invoking your right to silence, Wayne?
What's going on?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Lucius!
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
Okay, Telltale, I can't forgive you for this. You just killed Lucius Fox.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
I can't forgive them for this.
Oh, God, Lucius. You were at the center of everything we do.
He was truly one of a kind. I don't know what we'll do without him. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
She's gonna blame me immediately. That happened at my business.
Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Why?
There was hardly anything left.
That's why I asked why.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please.
Okay, well.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce?
What are you mixed up in?
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Okay. I don't know if I made the right decision or not.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? For that,
why here?
Grateful.
Why here?
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that, or he left a lot of money.
Excuse me?
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I?
So, I'm sure things will work out fine with Tiffany. I'm sure it'll go great.
We're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
All right, I'll take the card. Jeez.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
Okay.
It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If
she did.
Please take their seats. We will begin.
He is right.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You're crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zsasz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
This feels like an important decision. Like, really important. So... I'm not sure what to do. Holy cow. Hold on. This is weird. My problem, here's where I'm looking this up. My problem is I'm a nice guy. And if they're basing on John becoming Joker because, you were nice to him, so now he's a vigilante, or, oh, now he's a villain because you were mean to him, I don't know. If it's based on doing what's right and John doesn't agree, that's one thing. Okay, support the police and other allies. When John does stupid... Okay, well, Oh! Okay, so what I want to do is I want to be a good guy, but still lose John. The same as it was with Harvey. Still, he becomes Joker. I'm gonna say silence.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
A vital link in our chain has left us.
Okay.
Matthew tells us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Okay.
Happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that.
Okay.
We are going to have so much fun.
I looked up some advice. I didn't look up spoilers, I looked up advice. They say you can be friends with him and still have the villain result by not supporting the villains. So don't support the villains, and you get... Okay, I just gotta be careful.
I knew this.
It's apparently hard.
This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that
away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot.
Yeah, I have to chastise him. I have to chastise him, but also be
Hit it off
friends.
with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude.
Yeah.
I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone. I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way,
There we go. Woo, close one.
know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings.
Okay.
Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
He said somewhere.
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date.
Okay,
If you're
that's true.
so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you.
Oh, crud, here we go.
I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
I did ask. Oh, you did ask. I said yes.
I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me.
Dude, I am the only guy here. How are you having trouble getting out of a view?
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
Yeah, okay.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
Now, apparently he doesn't become, like, real big villain or anything till, like, season 4. Not season 4, episode 4.
Gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this in the church. Maybe we should be out of the church first. Wow, this has been a long episode. It's almost 1.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Towers start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
This does bring up the question of how, I did think of this just now. How does Bruce Wayne plan on continuing being Batman without Lucius Fox? Like, Batman always considers all possible contingencies, which means the Batman we all know would have a backup plan for this situation.
Looks
I don't know.
like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Well, how about 44th?
The inn of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
Yeah.
How so?
She's Waller.
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength.
Gordon's the best cop of cops.
Updates on breaks in the Riddler case.
Gordon's the ideal of all cops.
Chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
No.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She
I
won't get me into
will.
my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way.
Yeah. Let her be
I
involved.
feel so clever after we come knocking.
We just need to get Waller out of here. Just get her gone. Waller is someone you don't want her. She comes in, solve her problem, and get her out. The longer she's here, the worse things get. I saw green, which means this is clearly the Riddler. More green lighting. Definitely the Riddler. I think he's left.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
Okay, that'll keep her
Not
placated.
exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Yeah. It's pretty good because you gotta keep her placated. Don't give her a reason to go after you. It's manipulation 101. Monkey statue.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Okay, that's definitely a clue.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't
Guess who? I mean, he is a narcissist. I kind of expect narcissists to be vain. What the?
Damn it! It's stuck.
There wasn't even a.
Open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Okay. Those lights have me concerned. What's with the shoe?
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Oh, this guy's shoe. rigor mortis has loosened up, so he's been here a while.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Well, that's interesting. I'll check the face first.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The
One?
other's contracted.
What?
A clear sign of brain trauma.
Oh.
There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Definitely.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
Yeah.
His eardrums must have burst.
So sound.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Or a seizure. Oh, that's important. What's this?
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Ah.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Melted through. What happened to this guy? Sonic blast? Head trauma with no concussion? Or with no, well... Head trauma with no head trauma. So he has a concussion with no head trauma. A melted shoe? What happened? And the phone's still intact.
He's trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
I like how Gordon still uses a flip phone when there are clearly smartphones available. Want to leave?
It's a hell of an invitation.
Get inside.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Yeah. Let's inspect the shoe first, because that's curious. Why is it melted?
One shoe melted.
Acid, maybe?
That poor Cinderella over there.
Monitors.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
The stacked saves of... Be curious. Hey! This is easy. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So, this is hear no evil. This is speak no evil. Wait, this one should be speak no evil. This one's see no evil.
There are bleeds inside.
Jeez!
A lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Okay.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Yeah. I already figured that out. I guess the electronic lock.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Here's another statue down here with us. Mesh panels.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
That's why there's no signal.
Designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
It's a great way to have a black computer too. One that no one can access and keeps it completely off the grid, because it can't get signals out, but no one else can get in either. Look at the unfinished chamber.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Par for the course at Gotham City.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
I want to make sure I don't accidentally get in.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
Okay.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Left. Means turn it left. Don't turn it right. Acid, right?
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
Oh, heating
This
element.
thing's built
Okay.
like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Link the heated floor to the missing shoe.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Okay, so that's what happened. That makes sense. So he somehow was able to get through the first part. So, but he obviously failed at this part here.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
Ah!
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey,
Jeez.
I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Oh, I couldn't see that from the angle I was looking at. You guys didn't let me. Okay.
Mori. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Alright, I'll take the deal, just as long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all of your requests up to this point. After this transaction, we're done.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Well, that's important. Wait, why can I still look at this?
What does it say?
Riddler's
Oh,
not
okay.
working alone.
There's nothing in there.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
E, for someone...
They don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
That is one thing you can hope for, but there are a lot of people who get caught in the crossfire. E, for someone so smart, you sometimes act real stupid. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that, and you went ahead anyway. All you gain with your game's attention, is attention, which we really don't want right now. Stick to the plan, or we'll have to make changes. From H. So this is implying that Harley became a villain before she met Joker. Got a lot of problems with that method of development for Harley. Because it's H. Who else is it going to be? Is there anything else I can look at? Oh, yes.
That's an
Agency
agency
pistol.
issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
I'd love to have a
I think
tase
it's a while.
gun
I heard people have great tech.
like that. A gun that shoots lightning that can tase a person. That's really awesome. And I've always wished I could have something like that.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
You don't have to have the tether of a regular stun gun. Wait. See, hear, speak. Yeah, okay, so it's still the same.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Oh,
Because you've been so
interesting.
candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find.
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Ow.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Well, he also unbound him, then beat him again, so, you know. Is that everything? Yep. That's everything. Hold up, I think I can link the phone. Or I can't, never mind. But I can link this to this.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
Yep.
You won't know until you're inside the box.
Absolutely.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
In the correct order. So first he was beaten. Then...
The agent woke up
Yeah.
here where his body cam fell off.
Yep.
Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Yeah. Jeez. And he got out, so...
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
I get it. Turn the thing to the left, not the right. They really put emphasis on the porthole, on the wheel, right there, that shot. He missed something. The wheel. He turned the wheel wrong.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid.
Yeah, what killed him?
Inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Yeah.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game.
Yeah! Let's solve this puzzle! Because I'm Batman!
Heat's rising, Batman.
Oh, right.
Hurry the hell up already.
I'm trying.
Message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
There we go.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Hold on. I just need to be able to memorize the riddle. Okay, I took too long, so that's okay. I just wanted to be able to read the riddle again, because I forgot it. I was too focused on the dialogue.
I need more time to find Riddler's next clue.
Okay.
Getting inside the box and starting the game.
It's not that far back.
The only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Hold on.
The last man who went in there is dead.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game. Heat's rising, Batman.
One.
I can almost make out a message.
One won't. Hold on.
One won't see trouble
C.
and one tells no lies.
Tells.
Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys.
C
See no
tells.
evil, hear no evil, speak no
So
evil.
it's gotta be. These tells. It's gotta be here. No ears.
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
One sees no trouble, one tells no lies. Ask the third. So I gotta ask here.
Still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Okay.
What the hell?
Oh, okay. Ow!
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Ow!
Riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Ow! Hear no evil! Take this, you blasted speakers!
Just in case.
Yeah.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
I'm certain this is the right one. Hero has to be it. A missile?
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want.
Yeah.
The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll bring you down, Riddler! Alright, now I gotta have a talk with Gordon. Apparently. Gordon's thinking it over, but...
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
Yeah.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
I worked with him.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I.
Yeah.
What do you expect me to do?
I'm protecting Lucius! His identity being kept secret kept him safe. Until it didn't, because it was basically a bullseye for the homing missile.
With this,
Which begs the question, how did no investigation turn up? Oh, it wasn't an actual explosion inside. He was shot by a missile! That leaves a bit of a different explosion. The explosion seems to have come from outside, not inside.
Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
Thank you, Jim. All right.
Batman.
I think this is the better one.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Huh. Well then. That's interesting. I wonder if I can make Tiffany like me again.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
We can't indulge in despair, Alfred. We simply don't have time for it.
Yes, you're right, of course, Bruce. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is not the
Lady
time.
Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion. This war of ours is taking its toll. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list.
Crud.
It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Okay. I've got a communications grid. That's all I got. I got a communications grid. I don't know what I'm linking to. Oh, I'm linking to the agent data. Okay.
Their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Target devices that broadcast Riddler signal. Okay. Oh, dang. He can kill anyone with a phone with that. Oh, dang.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
That's horrifying. That should not be a weapon.
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. Always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Yeah, that's his butler, his dad. Basically his dad, the closest thing he's had to a dad.
Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Yeah, we can at least not watch his final
Tell
moments.
Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right.
He wanted to see it.
Filter to get a clean version of the signal.
I gave him a choice.
And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Dwayne? Batman?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
I know that. I'm trying to find the audio. Oh, wait. Oh, he says... Okay, he says the words. Okay. Tiffany.
Tiffany.
That's a match.
One. Bruce. Batman. Disable. Riddler. Tower. Enterprises. Bruce. Bruce!
Bruce? Bruce!
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
Yeah.
There is always Riddler's second in command.
A diversionary
Eli
bait.
Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Hello.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
I knew
John
it.
guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Wait, I can read both?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand,
Riddler's lieutenant, Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
I think going with Mori is the best route in this case, because you think about it. Mori will make Waller sort of zero in on Bruce Wayne a bit, but they're already zeroing in on Bruce Wayne a bit. That's not really a big loss. Losing Gordon's trust could be a huge hit, and I don't think we can. I don't think we want to do that, and I definitely don't want to side with Waller. So I think going with... I don't know. That's a tough call. That's weird. I can't find anyone who actually picked Mori. No, wait, here we go. Now a lot of people picked Mori. I was in the wrong conversation, apparently. I'm just trying to see why people picked who they picked. Oh. Okay. Huh. So I was right. Mori is the better option.
Sure, Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Yeah. Okay. Turns out, the only point of this this episode, is to solidify relationships with people. Being told that, you realize, oh, I gotta fix the relations with everyone. Okay. I think I've made the right calls then. For now.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Ooh. Ah. Why am I looking at these agents?
Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move.
No one over here. An agent here.
All this attention must be annoying to him.
That's Mori back there in the corner. Mori's back there.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
I like how they reopened the casino and still left the giant ball on the ground.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Ah.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
Well, we have a mutual... we have a mutual enemy.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest.
Yeah.
There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
There we go.
About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You sold the Riddler weapons that killed one of my oldest friends. Lucius's blood is on your hands.
That was never my intent. I'm sorry for your loss.
There's an easy way to make up for it.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies.
What?
I said no.
What?
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
I have
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know.
This is a good voice actor.
The Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
I will stay silent on this one.
I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
Hold on. Um... Huh. Um... Interesting. Okay, so I'll level with you guys. Apparently, I did look at what the result of this decision is, because for some reason, I don't know, this one feels fishy to me. So the result of helping Mori, if I help him get out of the country, then Waller, or it worsens my relationship with Waller. But, is that the only, it just worsens relations with Waller. That's it. This is interesting. So, this is tricky. Oh, jeez. This is tough. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people have struggled with this one. I don't like this. This is weird. I think what I really want to look up, though, has nothing to do with how any of the other characters react. What I really want to learn is Mori episode 2? Like, I can see if Mori's in this for more than one episode. Hold on. Oh. This is the last we see of Maury, so...
Prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I'm not here to negotiate, Maury. If you know where the Riddler is, you're going to tell me.
Be reasonable, Mr. Wayne. We're businessmen. I can't give you something for nothing. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any...
Well...
Second, let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Maury.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget!
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Let's go.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me what I need, fast.
Okay, I wondered how this is gonna go down. Both options leave you feeling a little so this option still leaves me feeling
This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
I'm calling this the Bat Drone. Here we go, ready?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think? Noise again, are we? Agent. What's your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm on rails right now.
I'll be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agents.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
You and your boss.
In death chambers.
We found him.
Calculations.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sign
Yep.
of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
The agency has a history of terrible decisions. Your agency has been
A good spot for cover.
Okay. Move to.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your.
On rails again. I just changed rails.
You're really just a small
Flammable.
What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
Yeah.
Why? They'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that.
You think?
I'm sure you can understand. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were
I
smart.
can't look around. I'm stuck in a
You're
cutscene.
in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon.
Jeez.
I keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting on Lino.
Ready, Bruce.
Ah! Nice.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Play nice. Oh, that's true.
Vermin.
I was gonna say something stupid, but it was even stupider than I was willing to say. Shocking, isn't it?
Batman!
Who's in here?
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up.
Oh, I only have one bag and turn it. Okay.
Thanks, Batman.
Whoa! Ow!
Are you all right?
No! No, I'm in a cage. Quite not alright.
Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
Of course it is. Oh, there they are.
Missiles. Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her, I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
Oh, crap, she's already had 1.
This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
Will she live? Either they die, or I guess she dies? What was her name again? Well, that's weird. Oh. Okay, there we go. I thought that he meant 3 blasts total, not 3 blasts after the first blast. That was poorly
Which
written.
one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L, and F.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Yeah. Oh my God, Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Come on, I need a way out.
I'll
Give me-
distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I don't have anything to do.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Where?
You're much too slow, Batman.
There was no targets! I had no targets!
I think we're through.
I didn't have a freaking target! Oh my gosh, I'm too slow. This thing's too slow. Look at arm. Look at thing. Look up here. Link. Missiles. To here.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Link. This to, I don't know, something. Oh, cage. There. Okay.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
I am Batman?
No, 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 no!
Batman! Batman.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that.
Fazing! Whoa! Haha! Ow! Take this! Oh!
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Hey! Fly drone! Scribble! 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 Quite a show. Sorry, I seem to have rocked the boat. I hope that doesn't put a damper on your plans.
Can't be happening.
Anchor punch! Hey! That was a lie. I didn't do anything. I just watched it happen. That was inevitable. I'd already selected Anchor Punch. I love that. Anchor Punch.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God.
Didn't know we were on a first name basis.
I didn't think we were going to make it.
You're reckless, Iman. You're lucky you're alive. Agent, are you okay?
My ears. I can't hear.
It's going to be okay, Iman.
Jeez, okay, she can't hear anything, okay.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Hephaestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around.
What?
I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed.
What?
I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
What? What was that?
He...
A dart? From where?
They broke the pact.
The pact?
That's kind of a... Wow, that was an incredible shot. That silhouette looked like Joker.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Riddler, is he... Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement.
Yeah.
Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
I'm loyal to Gordon, Waller. Don't expect me to start taking your calls.
I'm not asking you for your cooperation, Batman. I'm ordering it. When you understand what we're facing, you'll come around. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
I only work with Gordon, you...
We're still in this...
No, I get in trouble for using that word. I'm trying not to do anything wrong. Good.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence
that I can share
suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Dun, dun, dun! So yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have done to avoid that. What? What? Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Saw Gordon become steadfast. She's traumatized. We need to fix that. Traumatized. Suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. Backing him up in front of Waller. Steadfastly loyal, so he's steadfast to you. Against Waller. I like this. This is interesting. I've got to improve relationships with everybody, so I'm going to try and fix this. Thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle box. She was consoled when you expressed your concern for her. Now, because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. So she's furious at me. He is loyal to me. She's furious at me. Iman's traumatized. I think these fix. Let's see. Most players left her furious. Most players became loyal to him. This was the big difference one, but like slightly over half left her traumatized. Wait, hold on. She's traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of Riddler. I don't think embracing her would have helped. Strange. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. Sorry, yeah. She was annoyed that you tampered with her witness. Because you went behind her back to talk to Mori, she will work with you, but begrudgingly. Straight relationship with her. Liptron, ecstatic. At the funeral, he was pleased to see you. He was proud of himself that he chose a card you liked. He was absolutely ecstatic that you agreed to meet his friends. But they're all yellow, so that's weird. None of them are blue. So I chose right for him to become... That's interesting. Vengeful? What the heck? 68.7% of players saw Alpha become vengeful. Hold on, how many became... 58.6 saw him become ecstatic. Vengeful. He was proud when you said you would bring the Riddler in the lawful way. Good. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He approves of your decision to take the drive by force. Wait to tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? You and 82% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. Oh, 9.9% of players told Gordon you could not talk about Lucius. Oh, these are all the decisions. So the least chosen decision was, I like this, being silent when asked about Lucius. Okay. Did you choose to visit Mori or Ellie? Most people chose Mori, actually, even though for some reason online they're only talking about visiting Ellie. That's weird. How did you get the drive from Mori? You and 56.3% of players took the drive from Mori by force. Nice. So, yeah, a little over half. Did you save Iman or the agent? Or the agents? You and 71.5% of players sacrificed Iman in order to save the other agents. Okay. Let's see what happens next time. By the way, it took the entire stream to do this one episode. This is longer than the first game. What the? Never mind, there is no next time on. We're just going to wait. Oh, look at this. Yeah, okay. So, there's the Riddler. He's dead now. There was no saving him. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can recognize these people. We know Harley. The guy on the left, unless these are two lackeys, I want to say the guy on the left is Bane. And the guy on the right is... I don't know. That's a tricky one. Could it be Scarecrow? I don't know. I can't really tell with the shadows. And they changed the designs on these characters so much, it's really hard to tell. So, yeah. Let's pick this up tomorrow, shall we? Because it's almost time for me to log off anyway. I cannot possibly start a new episode right now. Wow, that took a long time. I think these are longer episodes. Which means, if I'm basically stuck. These episodes are so long that going back and replaying them all for a different outcome is not possible on stream. It takes an entirely new stream just to play an episode again. With his identity on the line, Bruce must work with a new power player in Gotham. A criminal conspiracy is growing in the shadows, threatening the entire city. Episode 2, The Pact. So then, are you all ready to wrap up the stream? Because we're not continuing this. We're going to log off and have a nice day at work. I hope you all had a great time with the stream. I enjoyed it. It was difficult. Some of the decisions were... That's the best way I can describe the feeling it left me with. Just the decisions. But I still have no idea what's going to happen. The only decision I looked up was I don't want Joker to go the vigilante route. I want to go the villain route. And that involved me looking up what the mechanics of this game actually are. I think I'm on the right path. I think. I agreed to meet his friends, but I'm not going to treat them, I'm not going to approve of them. So, we'll see how this goes tomorrow, everybody. Until then, I wish you all a buona fortuna and a good, happy Thursday. Be well, everybody. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace out, all. Bye.